Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Emma. Beside me is my husband Ash and our children Minky, Dave, Cookie and Tiny Teabag. This is my identical twin sister Suze. We speak a lot about her and we vlog our daily lives here. Thank you for joining us. Good afternoon. Just thought I'd sit in the car. I came to get some of my pink grapefruit that I love. You can only get it from Morrison's, so that means a trip out in the car. While I was there, I got some wild bird seed mix. Sorry, it's flipped. To feed the birdies outside Suze's window. They do put seed out and stuff, but I thought I'd help and do my bit and get some. So I'm just going to drive back, and I think I just wanted to touch on the taboo, a bit of a taboo subject. Well, a lot of what we speak about is taboo, and that's estimated lifespans, because you wouldn't believe, I mean, some of the comments we get. I just wonder if these people think about the comment before they read it, or put themselves in your position before they write the comment. You know, we actually get comments like, she was given a matter of months to live a year ago. Why is she still alive? Wow. And things like that. It just, you know, quite blatant, quite harsh comments. You know, you have to remember that we're going through the worst time of our lives, and these comments don't hurt us. They don't hurt us. We just wish people would be more open to the fact that if somebody said that to them, how they might feel, because there are people that would seriously hurt. It doesn't hurt us, you know. We're dealing with it how we deal with it. But the thing is, none of the doctors really know. It's an estimation based on other patients in that position that have already passed, the damage to their bodies that have already passed, the progression of the disease, their age, their health otherwise, everything outside of the terminal illness that affects, you know, possible age, lifespan. And I just wanted to say, you know, Suze was given a year. The first time she got rushed into resus with that catastrophic bleed, not this January, the January before, January 23, I took the resus doctors out of the room, and I said, don't BS me. I want to know, in your professional opinion, what we're looking at here. I was trying to prepare myself and trying to get just trying to prepare myself with the absolute worst of what they thought. And they just kept shaking their head and wringing their hands and saying, well, it's, you know, it's extremely difficult. And I said, I completely understand that, but just give me, in your professional opinion, with everything that's happening to Suze and all of her medical history and blah blah blah, what is your estimation? And they said it wouldn't be a year, it would be a matter of months. And here we are, a year and January, February, March, a year and 3 months later, and she's still going. albeit with the most horrific symptoms. But her body keeps trying to repair and it keeps trying to move on. I do everything I possibly can. I'm there 24/7 to make sure that I can be on top of anything that needs doing, over and above any of the care that's given to her as well, because there is no 24-hour care. There isn't. Not unless you do it yourself. There's not enough staff to be sat by somebody's bedside 24/7. So I am extremely privileged to be able to, I don't know whether that's the right word, somebody called it the wrong word. I don't know what the right word is. I am grateful that I can be there and take up all of the extra care that needs to be done to make sure Suze is as comfortable as possible. But she was, in January, as per that other video, the medical professionals and her doctors said it was 2 to 3 months, based on the catastrophic damage that it has now done through the bowel, bladder, urinary system, now outside, liver progression, and wherever else it's spread after that, because you don't really get to find out where it's spread after that. Once you're terminal and just kept comfortable, you're not brought into hospital for scans and extra things like that. So that takes us up to now, and then you get the feeling of, well, she's having a good few days now, so but you take it as gospel. I get it. You sort of take it as they've said she's got 2 to 3 months to live, but then you take it as the worst case scenario to try and prepare yourself, when deep down it is just an estimate, but you don't want to be able to believe that as just an estimate because you're too frightened in case something horrible happens. So you try and work yourself around that. Sorry about that, just got a phone call. Took a minute. So yeah, there's lots of discussions and ins and outs around it, and emotions that come with given a life expectancy timeline. And all I can say is that if that's what you're given, remember that it's an estimate. If you're like me, prepare for the worst, or Suze, because anything after that's a bonus. And all you can do is just open your eyes every morning and carry on. Make every day the best you possibly can, even if that seems a mammoth task. Just do everything you possibly can to get through that next day. It's not a given. It's just an estimate. And I hope for many more days. The progression is getting so much that I think, how on earth can somebody survive with the damage that this has done, like it has to Suze? How can somebody survive with the urinary catheter where nothing really comes out other than things that shouldn't come out of it? The bowel and bladder are breached. The liver and the digestive system make her throw up all the time because of the damage to that. The nephrostomy is coming out of her kidneys, which I think have extended life massively. All I can say is you just need to keep the hope and keep going. She listens to her body. If she needs to sleep, she sleeps. If she feels like she needs to get up, she gets up. Today she just wants to sit in a dark room. She's very warm. Antibiotics have started again, another course. They're just going to keep her on them, fingers crossed, because why not? So they've issued more of them, and yeah, just keep going. I just wanted to jump on after that chat in the car yesterday. Was it yesterday? Oh gosh. And then today we've had family come up from down south again. So our Uncle Lou, Auntie Val, Cousin Claire and her husband Jake. And it has been so lovely. It has been how Susie wants the perfect visit to be. And she got quality time with everybody. And we just had like a massive laugh and a bit of a Cockney knees up singing session. So it was like, my old man said, follow the vein and don't dilly-dally on the way. So we sang that. Uncle Lou, we were singing A Long Way to Tipperary. So many. And it was just really lovely. Lots of reminiscing about when we were kids, but also my cousin and my Auntie Val reminiscing about mine and Susie's brothers, Kevin and Terry, when they were younger, because they're 14, 15, 16 years older than me and Suze, our brothers. So when they were kids, we weren't born. So that was hilarious. And Susie's exhausted now, so she's gone to sleep, they've left. And it was just, that's what I'm trying to say about living each day when you don't know what's around the corner. Because Suze can have a really good, well, good in our life, good in our sense. You know, good for somebody else is completely different to what our good is at the moment. But Suze can have a good couple of days in the grand scheme of things, and then it can all go completely wrong. And it can look as if she's just, that's it. Today's going to be the day that it all ends. So when we get the good days, we just try to laugh and reminisce and have a giggle. Susie talked about her travels again. Cousin talked about her travels with Jake to, where did they go? Sri Lanka, where the people in the hotel had arranged for them to go and get a massage, which turned out to be a little bit more naked than they both originally thought. But oh my gosh, we were howling. We were absolutely howling at how all that went, and they were sort of too embarrassed to say anything, so they just went along with it. So that was funny. So today's been a good day. I mean, I know Susie's asleep now, and it's 5 p.m. I think. You know, she might sleep right through till 8, 9, 10, and then be up for an hour or two, and then back to sleep. I've changed the frostomies again and changed all the bed a couple of times. She has actually eaten a couple of sandwiches, just a little triangle out of a whole sandwich. We cut them into 4 and she can eat that, but she gets very, very full now, which could be, I don't know if I've mentioned it, the space being taken up in her stomach. She feels like she can't fit the food in. So we make of that what we make of it and try not to overthink it. But I want to say to everybody, just live every day. Just live every day doing something that makes you happy, no matter what you're sort of facing. Because you've still got a day. That day's still yours to make of it however you wish. And be kind and don't be a tit. And I hope that your weekend's lovely. It's Friday now, and this will probably go up on Saturday. Hope your weekend's lovely. Don't know what me and Suze are going to get up to. Susie's been watching the new series of MasterChef, which she's She says it's disappointing. She normally starts rooting for somebody straight away, and she says in this one, I don't watch it, I watch something on the laptop while she's watching that. This new one, she's not keen on any of the contestants so far. They're all making silly mistakes when actually they should be able to cook well anyway. So yeah, not a massive lot to update you all on. We're just getting through each day as best we can, and I love you all so much, and have a fantastic weekend. Got a couple of more bits to show you. It's just getting the energy and the time to do it, but I will when I'm ready, guys, and I love you so much. To show you as well the tulips that Bean brought to me and Sue's, and we've just kept them outside. Look, they're blooming. We've got this one, gorgeous pink and like a pinky orange, oh, it won't focus, and like a purple and white. It's getting very windy today. Outside and chat to you with the massive daffs. The wind is picking up a lot. We're looking at 65 km/h winds, like a little storm coming, but it's really mild, and it's supposed to be 20 degrees C tomorrow, but really strong winds. So I'd love to try and get Suze outside if she feels up to it. She probably won't, but I can only ask. And if the wind does die down a bit, we can maybe get her outside. It's still light. What time is it? 10 to 8. 10 to 8 at night, and it's still light. Seat outside. Just listening to all the birdies. Oh, got my earrings back in, and I bought some fab little contraptions called locks. Not a collab or anything. These kept pulling out. I was getting sore ears from the backs of the normal backs, but they were getting loose. And these ones, you put them on and they lock into place, so they can't pull off. So no more lost pearls when I get changed and pull my jumper over my head. I think they were $9.99 for 2 pairs, so a bit pricey, but and also I react to a lot of things, but that's got like a plastic bit in between the mechanism and your ear, so you wouldn't react to them. So yeah, great little gadget, and they've stayed firm in my lug holes.
Oh my goodness, how beautiful is all of that? You've got the swans nesting on their eggs. All the ducklings have hatched. And there's little moorhens, male and a female, tending the nest and looking after each other. Oh my goodness. It's not even 7 AM and I just thought I'd get out and see the beauty around me.
the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time. So So come away with me, let's break free. We could fall asleep where the land and ocean meet. Wake up to the sounds of no one around. And as the sun comes up, the glow will show us where we need to go. All this waiting so frustrating, let's just drive. So come on.